So today we will be talking about how AI can help boost your career. Um, Really nice to see you all. Thanks so much for the opportunity as well. Um, so just before we start, anyone have used AI, ChatGPT to, I don't know, maybe, yeah, that's good. A lot of people are using today, and it's here to stay. So it's really important for all of us to keep updated, especially because there's a lot of things happening today about AI. Um, so I want to introduce myself. My name is Marielle, and I have more than 6 years experience with full cycle recruitment. I have worked for many different companies in different industries. Um, and today I have my own business with my business partner. It's ThriveUp Career, where we support professionals like yourselves to find their dream jobs or to change jobs and just I know that can be difficult sometimes, and so that's why we decided to create ThriveUp Career. As you can see by my accent, I am an immigrant professional, and I have been working here in Ireland since 2013. And I have a bachelor's degree and certificate in human resources management and recruitment practice. And I also have a higher diploma in computing, and I am an AI enthusiast. So that's why I thought this topic would be good to explain and good to present because everyone is using AI today. So, what we will be discussing today, why AI matters, why it's so important. Should I use ChatGPT for my CV? I get this question a lot. 5 ways AI can boost your career, using AI effectively, and some of the AI tools that we tested and we know that can help you today. So, first, why AI matters. Do you know that by 2030, 70% of the skills used in most of the jobs will change with AI emerging? So a lot of these skills we have, but we used a lot in the past, and it was required from the companies. It's will not be longer so important. Also, 88% of C-suite leaders say speeding up AI adoption is important over the next year. So all companies are using AI today. So most of the companies, because they want to be ahead of each other, so that's why they are implementing AI. So what it means to you? So um, a lot of recruiters, they are using more advanced softwares like application tracking systems that can better identify the best CVs and the best candidate for that role. And not just that, also in interviews. So there's a lot of softwares with AI that can analyze your how you will be presenting your experience during an interview. It's impersonal, but it's happening. Especially more sophisticated, more like global and multinational companies. They will be using AI today. And more than 80% of professionals will use AI tools in their daily tasks by 2030. I will explain some of the ways that you can use AI, but I think it's very clear to all of us to be at least be starting using, especially ChatGPT, because it's very, very easy to use. And so if you never use it, you can just test it and just play around with ChatGPT. I think it's good for you to learn like step by step and it's slowly because it might not be so good for you as well if you don't know how to use it properly. Should I use ChatGPT to create my CV? So, as a recruiter and as a career mentor, I can tell you, you can use ChatGPT, but use it in your favor. So first, do not ask ChatGPT to do it entirely. A lot of people are using ChatGPT and just asking very vague questions, and then they will create a CV for you, but it's not gonna be personal. It's not gonna be your story. Imagine that ChatGPT takes the information of a lot of people, and it's an open AI. It means that everything that you input there is going to be used for other people asking similar questions, or just to have all the information from many different people. So do not ask to do it entirely, because ChatGPT can assume things. It's a robot, right? So they will take the information, and they might create information that is not true as well. So, and also, because as a recruiter, when I'm checking CVs, it might be very similar. If you don't know how to use the ChatGPT, your information might be very similar to many other people, and the description will look all the same. Um, Second, understand your CV. So if you have done everything properly, so you have asked ChatGPT to support you to use the right keywords and use action verbs, and suggest some of the achievements. And if you just make it and you don't read it, you won't be able to explain during an interview. So let because your CV, it's is your story. So if you go to an interview and you don't know what to say on your CV, you won't be able to explain when the recruiter asks for that. So I always advise our clients to understand and be able to explain every detail that you have on your CV. Check errors. Um, because as I said, ChatGPT can create information. You can ask ChatGPT to tailor based on your information. You can attach your CV. You can attach your LinkedIn profile as well on ChatGPT. But if you don't do that, if you just ask ChatGPT to create a CV for you, they will just create information based on a large amount of data that they have. Um, so my quick answer would be yes. You can use ChatGPT, but you need to know how to use it properly and understand your CV fully. That's really important. So here are 5 ways that AI can help you to boost your career. So first, personal branding, like your CV and LinkedIn. So if you're asking ChatGPT to review your CV, you can attach your CV and maybe ask for suggestions, or you can also add the job description, and then ask for, advice or anything that it's missing from the job description. So it's attaching your CV and understand the gaps that you have between the jobs that you want and your CV. Um, and LinkedIn as well. There is on LinkedIn you have your profile, but you can save it. You can save in PDF and attach to ChatGPT and identify some skills that it's missing, what I can improve in my summary as well, um, and anything else that you need to improve your resume and LinkedIn. So it's important to be specific. Don't ask general questions. Ask for specific questions. And think of if you are speaking to a career mentor or a coach, what would you ask? What you think it's missing from your CV, and ask for ChatGPT to recommend and suggest improvements. The second way would be learning. So um, ChatGPT can suggest courses that you can do like online or maybe here in Ireland. Um, you can be specific, mentioning about, for example, today I'm marketing assistant, but I want to become a marketing executive within 1 year. What courses would you recommend for me to improve? And I can study and get prepared for this type of roles. So this is just one example. So be specific. And if you want, you can ask, can you recommend any university that has this type of courses? Or maybe here in Ireland or any other countries as well that you're interested. Um, or you can also ask for suggestions in terms of, I have studied, I don't know, I have a bachelor's degree in business, but I would like to become, I don't know, a project manager, for example, in the future. What courses would you recommend for me to get an entry level position in project management? So as much specific you are, it's even better, and you will have get better responses as well. The third way is job search. So ChatGPT can help you to look for jobs faster, smarter job matching. So what it means, especially for people that are from different countries, sometimes we have different job titles. Sometimes the same thing here back home. We were doing a lot of other things at the same time. So with ChatGPT, you can ask questions to understand your main responsibilities and what type of jobs you can be looking for, or even ask for job titles. You can say, can you recommend some job titles most used here in Ireland and would be applicable for my experience? And then you can attach your CV. Um, you can also ask for jobs boards, for example. What are the most used jobs boards in Ireland? Or I want, or you can say, I want a remote job. What type of jobs boards I can find remote positions? And think of what you need, what you're looking for, and what can help you to find more opportunities for you. And also interview preparation. So ChatGPT is one of the AI tools that you can use for interviews. I really recommend you to add the job description, add your CV to the question at ChatGPT. And if you have any information about the interviews, let's say if you spoke with one of the recruiters, and the recruiter sent you an interview preparation by email, or if it's just your first interview or this is the final interview, it's good to add all the details as much as you can, so ChatGPT can help you to prepare some questions. Because sometimes when you go for an interview, it's different when you go for with a hire manager, or also when you are being interviewed by someone from the team. So you need to think of different type of questions, different type of specific examples that you can bring during the interview. And I will put after some of the AI tools that we tested that you can try to use as well. Um, but the other way that you can use AI is for productivity. So basically, emails, content, reports. You can use a ChatGPT to just to make it faster for you, and maybe do more things. And also, let's say if you have a meeting that you need to discuss about a possible solution, you can ask ChatGPT to suggest some of other ideas that you can bring during the meeting. So it's good for you because you can get more visibility. It can help you if you're working on to be promoted or something like that. Or any reports that you would just want to summarize and have the information and just bring to your manager or something like that. So it's really good because you can be more efficient and bring more ideas. and produce more basically. Um, Here is how you can use AI effectively. So in the left hand side, you can see some vague prompts. So basically, when you go to ChatGPT and you have to prompts are basically questions. So if you ask a question very general, very vague, um, you won't get a really good response. So instead of saying, help me prepare for an interview, you can say, I'm a software engineer. My CV is attached, interviewing at company X, because sometimes a lot of people have, like, they can find information about especially for big companies like, I don't know, AWS, Google, or many multinational companies. There is a lot of information online. So explain the company, attach the job description, and then you can say, help me to prep using the STAR method for the system design or leadership questions. Um, so, especially for interviews, it's good to mention because most of the companies use the STAR method. So, when you're asking ChatGPT to help you with preparation, mention about the STAR method, because then it will break down like situation, task, action, and result. So it's good to mention that as well. Otherwise, it can be very general response. Another example is I want to study marketing. So instead of just saying that, give some background, give more information. I am in customer support, no marketing experience, and I want to a digital marketing job in 6 months. Can you suggest beginner courses that lead to real roles? It's just one more example that you can be very specific. If you want to take picture, it's fine. It's just one examples that you can use for ChatGPT. Um, and here are three examples of prompts. If you want to take a picture as well, feel free. And just to show you how you can be very specific to have a good response. For example, act as a career advisor. Help me rewrite my resume for job title in the industry XYZ. Because sometimes it can be different if you change, depends of the industry. If it's IT or it's manufacturing, pharma, it's good to give this kind of informations. Um, you can say, give me a short summary of the name of the company and the missions, recent news, and values to help tailor my application. Because one of the most asked questions during the interviews is, what do you know about the company? Why did you apply for this position? What excites you about this role? So then you can just ask for help for ChatGPT, and they can just give you a summary about the latest news, not just about the mission and the values, but also about the most recent news. So you can understand and explain why you are excited to apply for that company. Um, Help me practice star format answers for common questions like, tell me about a time when you overcame a challenge. Give me a sample, an example of a structure to follow. It's good for you as well to understand how it should be in terms of structure using the STAR method, and how you can apply for your examples. And here are some of the AI tools that can help you today. For career clarity, ChatGPT is good if you give really good information. MyCareerMap.ai is good as well. TUHQ.com, FutureFit.ai. So some of these tools, they are paid. Some of them you can just test it for free, but it's good for you to try and see how is it for you as well. And for CV, of course, ChatGPT, but there is another number of other websites that you can use to help you to create your CV. And for interviews, interview AI.io, interview cake. I know it's focused on um, tech roles. So they have some coding practice as well if you're focused on IT, and ChatGPT as well. So we prepared career guide with some prompts. If you want to scan it, um, it's very helpful to have some prompts ready for you, so we can just copy and paste on ChatGPT and use some of the prompts that we made for you. Okay, we give it a one more minute. And yeah, just to if you want to follow us on Instagram as well, we have ThriveUp Career. We are on LinkedIn, Instagram. We have website as well. But we basically we make everything about career mentoring. So if you need support for AI is really good, but they don't have the personal touch that we have and the expertise we have as well. So if you need if you need support from us about CV, LinkedIn, interview preparation, we are here to support you all. Thank you so much.